phobias. As you guys know, I do have one phobia. Height being one of them. The other
So you
phobia
got more
I
than
have,
one.
the other phobia I have, spiders.
I was just about, I thought about it because it's like, I remember like you freaked out when you saw like a spider or something like a long time ago. Like it
Yes.
was, I think it was around your house.
Yeah. Because I mean, we get rain spiders,
Yeah.
which can get rather large, and they are rather aggressive. Because like if you want to try and go move them, they do tend to turn around
Hang on,
and
if
chase
you
you.
try and move them, I can
No,
see
not
why
me.
they're aggressive. Because
Not
you
me.
like coming at them with everything.
With a shovel. They're like, dude, this is it, man. This is the last chance.
Shotgun.
I've heard about this guy.
Yeah. Shotgun. Yeah, dude, I don't approach them. 3 meters, shotgun, tight, creeping there. Tink, tink. Yeah, buckshot.
You know what would be funny if like one day Andrew wakes up and there's a giant spider on his bed because his cat like hunted one around the house and brought it to him.
Because I have the same phobia, but I have a reason for it.
Do
So let me tell you the story. Let's see if how he reacts. In fact, I'm not sure I even want to tell the story.
You're starting
It
to
freaks me
perspire.
out. Okay, I mean, it goes back to my national service days in the South African Army, where I was out in the bush, and we used to have baboon spiders, right? Which are like those tarantula things. They
like all hairy.
and they're hairy, they're big and heavy. I remember we were sleeping on a mozzie net, and I woke up in the morning and my mozzie net was sagging above my face here, and one of these things was just sitting right there. That's how I woke up.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not the worst part. Because these things
are pretty big.
These things are big, and they fast, and they jump. They jump. We used to lift up the flaps on the tent, in the cool of the, in the evening, we used to put the flaps of the tent up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these used to be under the flaps. So we'd have one guy with a cricket bat, the other guy would lift, and then it's just free for all. Trying to
Jeez,
get
dude,
these
I
things.
wouldn't sleep, man. I wouldn't sleep.
We were infested.
Mm.
But that's not the reason.
Oh. Okay.
So, yes, I was
It's not the reason.
part of my training, or we were in these one-man trenches. Okay, and we were there for a few days. And I remember you choose your trench, you dig it out, and you set yourself out with sleeping bags and your line of sight, and right, you're bedding in. All right, so after you're in, you're not going to move for a few days. So, all right, I made myself comfortable. I got used to my surroundings, and then I'm lining up with my gun, and then I spot this thing, baboon spider, right where I'm lying, and it was just sitting there staring at me, and I was staring at it, not the enemy. And this went on for hours, and eventually we made this kind of truce, undocumented agreement, where you stay there, I'll stay here, we'll be fine. And it was there next morning, next night, it was there. And then the last night, I woke up with this
Oh my God.
lots of little, it's affecting me now. This little everything in my mouth, up my nose, my ears, in my hair, everywhere. I'm getting this crawling sensation, and I'm like wiping the stuff off my face. There's no lights. I couldn't do anything. Can't put lights on. And a long story short, is that was the mother that I've been staring at for a few days. I had inadvertently put my little trench in the middle of this nest, which had hatched.
Oh.
And hundreds of these things. I mean, I must have eaten a few. I mean, I was punching myself in the face, trying to get rid of this. Even after they were gone, I could still feel it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a psychological
And now
threat.
I can still feel it.
Yes. No, dude. I would freak. I would freak.
Would you freak out?
Oh no, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But I mean, look what these things look like.
No, these things are huge. They're like the size of your cat.
I mean, look at that.
They fit in the palm of your hand quite easily.
Yeah.
Can inflict a painful bite.
Exactly. They are slightly venomous, I think.
Yeah. Where can you find them? Fucking everywhere in South Africa.
Everywhere in Southern
Check it.
Africa.
Check.
Yeah, that's pretty much everywhere in South
Pretty
Africa.
much
and Botswana.
everywhere in South Africa. Well, I mean, it's a good thing that I don't live in Australia because, I mean, the sort of story that you've just told, I think people are experiencing there because with the floods that they've been having over the last couple of months.
Did you guys see that video of literally millions of spiders?
Oh my
like-
God. Yeah, I would also be shitting myself.
Like, would you climb on your roof?
Leave the country.
Like, you can't. It's flooded, man. It's like, how can you leave the country?
You're under lockdown as well. You know, like you
Yeah,
can't
you're
fly.
under lockdown, so you're stuck on your roof.
Dude, I don't know. I would shit myself.
But the thing is, like, if you climb on your roof, right, the spiders would also climb on the roof.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
also
They'll
try-
probably get to the top of the roof before I do.
Yeah, they'll be waiting for you. Like, what's up?
Yo, like,
I don't know, guys. I don't have phobias, I think.
oh,
Or maybe I have, but like not discovered. I'm not really scared of spiders and not really scared of heights. So like my wife gets freaked out
Why?
when she sees a spider like in the house. I would generally just pick it up and put it outside. Like no problems.
Yeah, no.
I would
Look,
try
I
to
think
put
I've
it
got.
outside to the point where my dogs don't eat it. So like somewhere in the range so it can run away and maybe terrorize neighbors or something.
Yeah, no, dude. I don't know about that.
Until it eats the dog.
Yeah. You see, you come out and your dog's all wrapped up in the spider web. Yeah. No.
So what happens now with all that in Australia? They've now, with all the flooding, the spiders are trying to get away from the floods, moved into suburban areas. Do they just now go, actually, this is not so bad here. We're going to stay.
Yeah.
Or do they like, all right, it was a temporary accommodation. Floods are gone. Let's get back in the bush.
No. I think they're gonna stay. I don't think they're going to like just move back in because they know flood damage to their condos and stuff like that.
Yeah, no,
No
I think
insurance.
they settled in.
I think they're settled in.
What eats those spiders? You're going to have to get a pet. I mean, it's a change in ecosystem. We have to rebalance it.
Yeah, but those spiders will eat your pet. Like that's the difference. I mean, if those spiders that you spend like 3 nights in the trench with would just inflict a painful bite, those spiders in Australia will eat you.
Yeah, because there's not going to be one species on its own.
No.
It's a load of variety.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm starting to perspire here. So.
In fact, even Andrew's cat, I don't think is gonna help. Andrew's
I'm
cat is
keen
gonna
to
run
move on to
away.
a different topic.
Yeah.